I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and broken, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in that sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money. Okay.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from South Philly. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Eagles.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Whoa! And they will finally run him down. It is a big play for the Eagles. 39 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll come up here first and 10. Here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's fourth down.
For the field goal, a 38-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
That's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Mims sent in motion here. Big snap on 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A first down throw for Nix. Pushed out to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Jalen Carter. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Jalen Carter. What an opening series. 3 plays. He comes up with 2 sacks to force the 3 and out. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. They'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jalen Hurts, touchdown Eagles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all away with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mims sent in motion here. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll give it to Dobbins.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That one complete to Sherfield. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will score! J.K. Dobbins, touchdown Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
This is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Finds room inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now it's Dobbins, and And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That is Cooper to D in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Throwing, Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable with Reed. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Hurts to the air on first down. That'll be taken in by Parker. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Here's Dobbins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Mims sent in motion here. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down.